Nice.
When I lay on the beach, I do the mummy thing. I put a full towel over me. Are we good?
Yeah, I see the levels up there.
Yeah.
Do the people got us?
Can you hear us?
Give us a thumbs up in the chat if you could hear us now.
No.
Nothing yet?
Oh,
It's good. We're good.
Go.
Good to
Let's
go.
go.
You love to hear it. All right. Well, we're here with the Bellator middleweight champ. If you didn't hear the beginning part of that, Johnny Eblen, and he's here in New York City celebrating a dominant win over Gegard Mousasi. We talked to him pre-fight too via Zoom, and now here we are post-fight. You're the champ. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, man. It was kind of expected, honestly. I kind of knew I was going to beat him, and
Did you know you were going to beat him in that fashion?
yeah, that's kind of how I played it out in my head. I knew it'd probably be a 5-round fight, even though I knocked him down in the first and thought, oh shit, it might be over in one. But I'm actually kind of glad it didn't go that way because people might have said, oh, it's a fluke knockout, blah, blah,
True.
blah. Johnny, you're really not that good. I'm just glad I went all 5 and I dominated completely.
Have you gotten any of that? I think Aaron Brodstetter said he feels like people aren't giving you the due that you deserve. Have you gotten like, oh, it's just an off night for Gegard?
Yeah, a couple here and there, but that's okay. I'm gonna always have doubters. I'm just gonna show up every fight and put on a show and dominate.
I mean, you did dominate. Like nobody's done that to Gegard before.
Yeah, on Twitter, everyone was like expecting after the first round Gegard to turn it on. Then the second round, the third round, then everyone's like, oh, this is the best Johnny Eblen's ever looked.
Yeah.
Was it the best you ever felt in there?
That's the most comfortable I ever felt, which is fucking crazy because that's a killer.
Yeah.
That's a straight killer. Like
it's got to be.
I was comfortable like in my last one before that with Salter, and he's a vet, but not nearly as dangerous as Gegard. And the crazy thing is, man, that's the most comfortable I've ever felt in a fight, and it's the biggest moment of my athletic career so far. So I don't know, man. It's just like I'm getting more and more comfortable with these situations, and yeah, I just feel like it was meant to be, if that makes any sense. Like in that moment, I'm like, I'm supposed to be here. I feel like this is right.
Was there, obviously you dominated, was there anything he did or didn't do that kind of surprised you?
No, he kind of did everything I thought he would do. I watched so much tape on that guy. I game planned around him, and he did everything I thought he would do. And that's why when I took the fight, I knew I'd beat him because I knew what kind of fight he would bring to me.
I saw so many people reaching out on Twitter, like not only your teammates, fighters all over the place. Like, did you see any that you were like, oh shit, that's cool?
I don't think so. I didn't really look through those.
No,
I don't think. Yeah.
You're not big on social media?
Not huge. I'm not like, Danny Sabatello.
Yeah.
I'm not like Danny Sabatello. But I'm a little bit on social media. I'll post here and there. Not too crazy on that. No.
But Danny told us that he hates social media. He says he doesn't give a fuck what people are eating for lunch. That was his exact quote, I think it was.
Yeah, okay. Maybe he doesn't like social media, but
he is a social media.
He likes to talk.
He is, yeah. He likes to he likes to put on this like persona. It is him though. It's authentic.
Yeah.
Because he's just kind of, that's just the type of dude he is. He doesn't give a fuck. He kind of says what he wants, and the Italian gangster. I call him Kirsten Dan. He says fuck a lot.
So much he just got fined. Did you see that? He actually got $5,000 fine for his first fight.
That's honestly amazing.
And then
they said
I think that he won't actually get fined.
The actual charge they put on him, it was funny wording. It was like obscenity on television or something.
It was Showtime.
It wasn't Bellator. Well, I think it was the arena. I believe it was like
I think it was the Mohegan
Sun.
But I think it's because of the way he did it. Because like I've cussed.
Yeah.
But it's like accidental.
He said like I don't give a fuck.
He's like if I curse on like he was like calling him out almost.
Yeah.
And it's like they took disrespect to that.
Yeah.
So
it was funny the way he did. He was like, what did he say? The exact quote. He was like, I heard if I curse on television, I'm gonna get fined. It's a good thing I don't give a fuck.
Because even there was something with Sabah Hamasi too. Got into like something after with like swearing and
that shit.
Someone
that
approached him and said, "Stop swearing," and he was like, "What are you talking about?" And I guess he ended up getting removed from the arena.
Sabah after the fight, he got kicked out because he got into it with one of the workers in the back.
What?
Because they were like, "Hey, you're not supposed to go back into the fights like after you win."
Yeah.
But he got a permission like I want to say like a day before, but like this lady didn't know, like they didn't know, and like he just wanted to fight, just knock the dude out. You're all just like You're
And
not,
he was one of
you're
the
in that
first
alpha
fights of the night.
energy.
He had a big
And if someone's
knockout.
trying to check you, you're like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
And like, quite literally, that's what he did. That's Saba. He doesn't care. That dude's a wild man. He's my homie. But yeah, he got kicked out. But I guess he like snuck back in for my fight. And
Oh wow.
yeah, it was really awesome to have him around.
Are you hearing all that chaos, that stuff, the Danny post-fight, pre-fight? Like, do you pay attention to any of that when you're in the back warming up?
What do you mean? Like
Just like the chaos of fight night. Like, are you hearing about people getting kicked out? Are you watching any of the
oh
fights
yeah, no,
before
yeah.
your fight?
I know all of this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, Dustin told me that actually when I was in the
Wow.
back. Yeah. He's like, dude, you know Saba got kicked out? I'm like, what? Yeah, like, what do you do? He's like, he told a worker to fuck off or something. I was like, he's crazy. He's like, yeah, dude, he's crazy. Like, he's like, but I'm here, man. I got you. I was like, all right, sweet. But and then Danny, I watched this fight before mine, and I was literally like laying down. I was the most relaxed I've ever been.
Wow.
Before, like, laying down, watching his fight, like, you know. And then I obviously heard the post fight, and I was kind of laughing. I was like, oh shit, maybe I should like start getting a little bit more warm. I got warm before that, but you know, it's like you get warm, and then you kind of have to gauge it because it's a 5-round fight. I don't know if it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So obviously went all 5, but you know, I was like periodically staying warm during that time, and then when it's my time, dude, I just fucking I walk out, and the crowd gets me hyped up, and I don't know. I went up to the announcer, and he was like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "Doing great, man. This is I can't believe this is my reality. I'm about to get locked in here with another killer and fucking have some fun." And I just walked off. He's probably like, "That guy's a psychopath."
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Yeah. It's very cool to hear that perspective of like the pre-fight being that calm for, like you said, facing resume wise. It's got to be the biggest killer of your career, right?
Yeah, it's probably not like that for everybody though, but I'm
Yeah.
very confident in my skill set, and I think that's what keeps me relaxed.
You think it's part of like training at Top Team too?
Training at Top Team, and just the person I am. I like to get challenged. So like if someone challenges me, I'm gonna keep working with them. So like for instance, I went out to Vegas and ended up training with Sean. Sean pushed me. I'm like, bro, I gotta train with this guy more.
Yeah.
And now we're training partners.
Yeah.
And he's making me better. I'm making him better. And I don't know. It's just the guy I am. So when I show up fight night, I can be that relaxed.
Yeah.
So obviously you relax when you're like just waiting. Are there any nerves even walking now, or just kind of like the initial, or is it all just?
No,
you're
I
just
mean,
calm, cool?
there's moments of like a little bit of anxiety here and there, and you got to work through them. It's natural though. Everybody gets that. Little bit of nervousness, a little bit of like uncertainty, because you don't know what's going to happen when you go out there. But anytime I start the walkout and I get in the cage, they all go away.
Oh, wow.
Literally, and like especially when the cage locks and I'm fighting, like I can't even think about that. Like I'm thinking about like, how am I going to take this dude out?
Some fighters say that it's like, oh, after the first punch, the second punch, it's like, now I'm here. But you, it's like once the cage locks, is like
once I'm like, we're in this cage and we're about to fight, like no nerves. Now it's like complete focus. Like I have to take this dude out.
Wow.
I gotta be violent. Can't think about that bullshit anymore. So
Somebody in the chat said Danny Sabatello is a bum. We shouldn't have let him leave Connecticut.
oh my god.
Oh.
Hey, Danny
Unnecessary.
Sabatello is not a bum.
He's not a bum.
He is definitely not
What a night for
ATT.
ATT.
Yeah, the only loss we took was Cody Law. That he's my dog.
Yep.
He's a really good fighter too. He'll make adjustments though. He's gonna come back even better.
Yeah, we were just talking about like ATT as a whole, like even Dan Lambert going over to AEW. Have you paid attention to any of that?
Nah, I don't really pay attention to that stuff. But he got Paige into that too.
Yeah.
Paige and
She
Austin.
just made her debut. Yeah.
She actually, I saw some clips of it. I'm like, damn, she does pretty well, man.
Yeah, for her first match especially.
For sure,
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's good for her.
When you see like people in combat sports transition over to pro wrestling, it's like there's something about it that's easy for them. Like it must be the movement. Some of them,
for some of them,
yeah. But a lot of them have had success, like Matt Riddle, Kurt Angle, obviously.
Kurt Angle,
from,
I remember Kurt.
Olympics.
Yeah.
He had like
Brock,
but he had like a little team with him, and they were like wrestlers as well. They were like wrestlers. They weren't fighters. They were wrestlers.
Team Angle, yeah.
Yeah, Team Angle. I remember that shit.
That's awesome, yeah.
Funny.
Shelton Benjamin and Charlie.
Yeah,
Haas.
that's who it was.
That was them. Yeah.
You said after the fight, there's that clip, which I think is one of the best clips, at least from my perspective, of MMA in 2022, where you're like on the ground, like I almost didn't believe it.
Yeah.
When was the lowest point of your career when you didn't think it was going to work out?
Injuries.
Yeah.
Injuries. I was riddled with injuries. Didn't know what to do. Was trying to figure out, how to get healthy and how to, fucking make it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I want to say there was a turning point. I started I was like looking around on Instagram. I found functional patterns. They really helped me get my shit together, biomechanically wise, mentally wise, and just like getting healthy and moving better to where I could compete at a high level and not get injured.
Yeah.
Injuries aren't really a problem for me anymore because of functional patterns and because of ATT and the services they can provide me with, like the gym that they have, all the training partners, all the coaches. It's really like the best mixture for me to where I can be the best in the world.
I was gonna say injury wise, you're not.
Nah.
You have nothing off this fight,
Nothing.
right?
This fight, I ate a few calf kicks. My leg was a little bit blown up. I had some scratches on my face from a few jabs, but that's it.
He really did nothing to you.
No.
Yeah, like there wasn't any part of the fight where I was like, oh wow.
I never got hit with like a crushing punch or anything. Yeah. I've actually nothing, man. I will say this though, that some of the jabs that he threw, I didn't fucking even see him. I'm like, okay, this is why his jab is so good.
Gotcha.
But I was shutting it down, like the ones that he landed. But that was kind of the game plan, just to shut down his jab and use my pace to make him fight my rhythm.
The third round, once you got to take down the third round, I think it was defeated. Like you could see it.
Well, third round I actually struck with him the whole time.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it was the fourth round you took him down.
Yeah.
And he was just like, you could tell he was like, that's it.
Yeah, he's like, fuck, I have nothing for this kid.
It was almost like it reminded me a little bit of the Woodley-Usman fight back in when Usman won the belt the first time.
Yeah, I was actually, you know what's crazy? I was in Woodley's corner.
Oh, wow. So
Oh,
I didn't.
man. Jack.
No, I didn't.
What the hell, man? Hey, shout out to T Wood though. He actually DM'd me when I took the fight, and
Oh yeah.
he's like, "Hey man, King Mo wrote the book on how to beat him. You got this." And,
Oh hell yeah.
yeah, he's one of the believers. Like,
That's really cool.
There's a few people that really believed in me, man. And
Who are the other ones?
George,
Yeah.
Dustin, pretty much all of American Top Team, because they
Nice.
see me train every day, man.
Of course.
Like, they're like, this motherfucker's
See the work you're putting in.
Yeah.
There was
No.
some journalist who said, I forget who it was. He was like, American Top Team's been telling us about Johnny Eblen for about a few years now.
Yeah.
And they were like, this is finally, we've seen it on the massive scale.
Yeah. And that's what I've always known that I'm good. Like, especially within the past few years. It's just like I haven't been able to showcase it on a guy like Gegard until now. And now it's like, oh, this dude's legit. And I'm like, finally.
Yeah.
I'm getting some praise. I don't really care too much about the praise, but it's like it's just nice to have.
It's legitimizing in a way, right? Yeah.
It's all the hard work I'm putting in, and it's like obviously with fighting, notoriety kind of matters a little bit when it comes to getting paid.
Of course.
So if I want to make the biggest bucks, I got to be known.
You looking to get back in there quick? You looking to enjoy this a little bit?
I would fight. Honestly, now that my legs heal, I'd fight next week, bro. But
Oh my god, that's crazy.
It's not completely healed, but I fight. Dude, I love. Honestly, in like a week or two, I'll be back training. And honestly, at the end of the year, I would love to fight again. But the middleweight division right now is kind of, there's no clear number one contender. The only one that would make sense to a degree is Tokov, but he fought on he fought in the prelims. And it was an unranked guy, and it's like it's weird. He's a killer though. He's good.
Like, would that earn him a title?
Yeah,
shot?
it's a weird way to set up a title shot.
Yeah.
There's a clip of him not realizing he won.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah. He was like, wait, I won.
I talked to him a couple times.
Okay.
I saw him at the hotel, and no English, bro.
Oh, okay.
I was like, hey man, me and him fought on the same car.
I talked to him a couple times with no English. That's impressive.
Yeah. I tried to talk to him, and I was like, hey man, you remember when we fought on the same car like a while back? There's a clip of him like getting knocked down, and like he like recovers up submitting the guy. I think it was Gerald Harris, but I think we debuted on the same card in Bellator. But I don't know. I was just trying to like say what's up to him because I've seen him a few times. No English.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, sorry, bro.
Yeah, only English is brother, and sorry,
that's
brother.
Sorry, brother. Yeah.
Did you see any of the other fights over the weekend? Any of the UFC fights? Any of the PFL fights?
No.
There's a lot of big knockouts
No.
over the weekend. I was
Were
just
there?
curious. Yeah.
Yeah. What big knockouts? I think I didn't watch. No, I didn't watch any fights. I
Chris
was
Wade
kind of-
got a big head kick.
Oh no shit.
It was like a head kick that was almost like a.
It was like his knee almost a shin. Yeah.
Oh,
It was
dude.
wild.
It was brutal.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, where did it land? Just in his temple.
Like
or-
just
temple,
square. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
Very square.
better than getting like your orbital broken or like on the jaw.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Would you rather take like a harsh body shot or a shot in the head?
Neither.
Well, of course.
Just, you
But
know.
I gave you the Sophie's choice.
Honestly,
I've seen some
probably-
fighters say
probably
like the body shot's the
probably
worst.
body.
No.
Yeah, body shot's bad, but I care about my brain.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
What's the worst body shot you ever got hit with?
Artem Levin fucking threw a teep kick in sparring, and I thought my insides were outside. I was like,
man.
dude, what? Like we were recording it too. It was like at the very end of the 5th round or the 4th round or something like that. He like fucking whips it up. I try to block it with my elbow, but it sneaks in right here, and literally time runs out, and I'm like, oh, I just go down on the floor. I'm like, this is the worst fucking pain I've ever felt in my life. But it only lasts for like 5 minutes.
Is it like knocks the wind out of you, pain?
Knocks the wind out of you, and it's just like you feel like I don't know how to explain it. It's like your insides are like
Just jumbling around. in
jumbling
there?
around. Yeah. It just hurts.
I really thought you were gonna say Artem Lobov hit you with a body shot that hurt you.
Lobov?
Yeah,
Who's Lobov?
the goat,
The guy-
Artem Lobov.
Yeah. The
Connor's boy?
started-
He was
Oh, that fucking
McGregor's
guy?
Yeah.
The guy
I
who started
completely-
the whole
I
thing.
completely forgot about that guy.
Oh,
Without
yeah,
Lobov,
come on! You
there's
can't
no-
forget about the goat.
There's no. If there's no Lobov, there's no dolly thrown through.
Oh,
That-
dude.
he started the feud.
Yeah, he started the
Khabib
feud.
smacked
Oh
him.
yeah. True. Okay.
Actually,
Khabib
I think he might have been on the season of Ultimate Fighter with Saba. I think actually. Maybe I'm wrong
Was
on
he
that.
on
I
that
don't think
season?
so. I don't think
Was he
so.
not on that same season?
I don't think he was a Black Zillion or a ATT guy. So.
Oh, he was on. Who else was on that? Oh no, he was on obviously McGregor's season. That's right.
Yeah.
I mixed up him. Yeah, that's right. No,
And they made the exception because he lost the first fight.
yes,
And then they came back the next week
He
and
did,
they were like,
he did end up winning the next week.
McGregor was like, "Yo,
He's
come on."
really good.
he retired. Hey, he beat Paulie Malignaggi. Remember that in bare knuckle?
Imagine how
That was pretty impressive.
A lot of clown shows nowadays. But.
you said after the fight you feel you're the best middleweight in the world. Still feel that way?
Yeah, I think I'm one of the best
Okay,
middleweights in the world.
okay.
I'm the best Bellator middleweight. That's what I was referring
Yeah,
to
I
that
knew-
because I'm like, hey, I'm in Bellator. Like, this is the belt
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
I heard.
And Gegard's like one of the best guys. So and it's like there's no doubt I'm best Bellator middleweight.
Yeah.
But I think I'm one of the best in the world. I think Sherdog ranked me like fucking top 10.
I think
And
you
then-
deserve
I
it,
mean-
without a doubt.
Yeah.
top
I mean,
Top
so-
10. And I think another like Fight Matrix has me at like top 5 or something like right now. And then like I think Tapology, I don't know what they're doing, but they have me at like 25.
Well,
I'm like, what the fuck?
Tapology.
Come on, Tapology.
Come on, Tapology. Let's go.
Well,
man.
everybody in the chat, go in.
Just flood
Tapology is just like
Tapology.
community rankings, so it's like people
Oh,
updating.
Hey,
it.
people are still sleeping on me, bro.
Yeah, so it's these
Yeah.
people in the chat. Got to go to
Hey,
Tapology.
in the chat, bro.
Well,
Sleeping.
Rand, White Belt MMA, all you people, you got to go to
Snooze.
Tapology. Snooze, all of it.
Snooze.
That's awesome, though. When are you going back down to Florida?
Tomorrow, I'm flying out. I think at 11, Newark,
Okay,
Nice.
and direct. Thank God. But yeah,
Miami.
no, not Miami. Fort Lauderdale. I live in like Delray Beach.
Okay, yeah.
It's nice.
Atlantic Ave.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you know Atlantic, bro?
Yeah, of course.
Let's go.
My buddy's down there. I know Delray Boca. I've been there a bunch.
Oh, dude. Hit me up when you're there.
Yeah, I will. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. He's a cop down there.
Oh, nice,
Actually, in
nice.
Lauderhill.
Oh,
Yeah. I knew.
Yeah. I only go there.
I
for,
check in with him after
Yeah.
every shift. I'm like, "Yo, you good?"
You good? You alive?
You're like,
You
he's
alive
like,
still?
"Yeah, no big deal." Yeah.
Of the elite middleweights, just like any promotion, who is the one that you'd most want to fight? You think, or I'll say, who poses the biggest challenge? You think, to you personally?
I don't know, man. I think I pose the biggest challenge to them.
Hmm.
I'll fight all of them. That's my goal. I want to fight the best in the world, and I want to fuck around and find out. I'm that guy.
I love that.
Yeah.
I was still haven't lost a round, right?
I
Correct,
literally
right?
haven't lost a round. Yeah, I was
Gotta
like-
feel good about
Yeah,
that.
no, it felt pretty good because, yeah, man, it just I've been so dominant in my career and everything set my mind to I've accomplished in this sport, and I'm going to continue to do that.
When are you back in the gym?
Probably next week. I'll be boxing when I get back. Actually, shout out Dia Davis for this camp. He's actually Dustin's boxing coach, but he's helped me out a lot, man.
Do you have any like upcoming camps you got to help someone else out with? Do you do cornering? Do you like cornering?
I don't like corner.
Wait, is Sean fighting this weekend?
Yeah, Sean's fighting
Yeah.
this weekend. I'll be
Yeah,
watching.
Pereira,
it.
yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be.
That's
You know
what I
what's
was,
fucked up? I'm boys with Glover, but I don't know Pereira. Actually, Glover texted me yesterday. He's like, "Hey man, congratulations!"
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
He's like, "Hey, I'm on the plane to go to Vegas. you're my Alex is about to fight your boy.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no worries. Like we're still like really good friends.
Yeah.
Like it's just the fight world. Like
How did you and Glover meet? You trained up there
dude,
at all?
I trained with Glover's really good friends with Steve Mocco. And when I first started training, Glover trained with me when he was like periodically in ATT. He would come down here and there. He doesn't come down as often now. But
They have a
we
nice little
trained
camp up there in Connecticut.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, he invited me up there because I
Yeah.
trained with him, and he's like, "You're good." Like I had like no experience. He's like, "You're good. You need to come up for my camp or come up and train with me in Connecticut." He invited me up. I went up like 2 or 3 times. Dude, awesome guy, great dude, and great training, and that dude knows how to eat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Barbecues, bro, at his house are the best.
Oh,
Danbury,
wow.
Connecticut.
Yeah,
I love to
Danbury.
hear that. You
Yeah.
picture Glover as like the perfect, like wholesome dad guy.
Yeah,
And
man.
then
Picture him
that's
just
who he
like
is.
man in the
He's just
grill.
a-
just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
like
just
Tony
a-
Soprano.
He's just
Yeah.
a humble ass dude, and he fucking loves to scrap. And I respect him a lot.
Yeah, you saw that Glover G fight, right?
Oh, he won that fight, man.
I know.
He had it.
That
I
He
know.
literally had it won.
it was heartbreaking to watch as
I
a
know.
fan.
full mount with 2 minutes left.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, it's done. It's
Yeah.
over.
Had him rocked in the feet too, especially in the early in that fifth round. Had him really hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. The crazy thing is like around the earlier in the fight, so super early on in the fight, he looked great, and then like kind of in the middle, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I was getting a little worried. But then around the end of the fight, I'm like, damn, he's really
He looked
putting
really
it on
strong.
him.
Yeah.
He,
Looks strong.
we say he has like that health bar, and it just goes the opposite way.
It goes
Like,
opposite
instead
way
of
when
going
he gets
down,
hit, it
it's
goes
like
up.
after the third round where he was like, he looked like he was a little tired. Then
Yeah.
he was just like, he sat on the cage. He was like, no, I'm not tired.
Yeah.
And then his health bar just went all the way up. And Jerry was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Maybe he's actually the human cheat code. Jesus.
He
I
Maybe,
know
yeah.
he may be.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 43 doing
Yeah,
this, right?
43, yeah,
They
for
better
sure.
run that back.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
fight, I
yeah.
would
Oh
love
yeah,
to
they
see
have
again.
to.
No, that what I love about Glover too is the fact that that was a fucking war.
Yeah.
And a lot of people be like, bro, I don't want to fight after that, you know, or I can't
Oh,
fight
yeah.
like that. He's like, I want a rematch.
Tweeted that night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like an hour after the
Yeah.
fight, he was like, oh, all right, I'm ready to go.
That's determination, bro. And that's a true killer right there.
Yeah.
Well, I think DC asked him in the cage, like, did you feel 43? He was like, did I look 43?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm good to go.
Do
Like,
I look 40?
like he's like, I'm good. Like
Yeah.
he looked fresh.
Yeah.
I want to ask you this too. In like other, obviously, I'm sure in Bellator you do. Like in Bellator and just other promotions, do you watch your division more closely? Obviously,
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
middleweight title fight. There's
Yeah.
obviously Sun and Prayer. That's a huge middleweight fight.
Yeah.
Like, are you watching those more?
Yeah,
closely?
yeah. I watch more middleweight fights than I do any other division for sure. Especially Bellator, you know,
Mhm.
seeing, you know, if there's any up and coming guys, or see how guys perform, stuff like that. Like obviously I was watching Tokov's fight.
Mhm.
Wish they could have got him a ranked opponent to
Mm.
make it more like, I don't know, because maybe they'll be setting up for me to fight him. But or maybe they are, and it's just like that might just be how they promote it. But I don't know. But yeah, I'm always watching MMA, but my division more closely for sure.
I want to say with belt, that's got to be a weird spot for them because you think like you take the belt from this like legend, and most people would think like, oh, automatic rematch, but it was so
Mm-mm.
dominant that it's like it doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't really make sense
I don't
after
think-
watching it.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to rematch me.
I don't know. I don't
He
think
like
so.
did like a pass. Like when I talked to him after, he did like a passing of the torch in a sense,
Mhm.
and he actually DM'd me on Instagram and followed me, and he's a really classy dude, man.
Oh,
I
nice.
saw you said
yeah,
that. Yeah.
He said congratulations and you deserve this, and he wished me good luck in my future endeavors, and I told him the same. And you two, bro, it was an honor sharing a cage with you, and
Of course.
yeah, man, he's a nice dude.
That's like what a name to have on your resume
For
now.
sure.
I know.
Like
Big
you
time.
beat that guy, you dominated that
Yeah.
guy to win your first Bellator title. Like,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Was
Yeah.
that the most people you fought in front of since probably college wrestling?
Probably, I don't know.
Yeah. I was
NCAA
impressed by I'm from
NCAA is
Connecticut.
pretty big. So,
Yeah. I'm from Connecticut, and I was impressed by the CT crowd showing up. There was a lot of people there on Friday night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. I think what's his name? The guy, the first guy on the main card. I forget his name.
Brennan Ward?
Brendan Ward. He's a big CT guy. I think
Yeah.
he got a lot of people to come
Yeah,
out there.
definitely.
Um,
He used to fight on Bellator cards like
Yeah.
years ago.
yeah, and he's a scrapper.
Yeah, oh,
he's
big
fun
time.
to watch. When
Yeah.
I was watching his fight, it was pretty impressive. Like he really put on the pressure and really put on a show. And I had a few people come out that are in the Northeast, so
Nice.
I brought a few fans.
Yeah.
Dude, it was funny though. People were cheering my fucking name. I kind of thought people would be cheering for Gegard in my fight, and In the walkout, I feel like he got a little bit more of the praise, but as the fight like
If
unfolded,
people realize they're viewing like such an upset, like I
Yeah.
feel like something comes over
Yeah.
people. It's
But
almost like
I
the Rocky
completely-
thing.
Yeah, I completely turned the tide, and everybody's fucking Johnny Eblen. I'm like, damn, this is sick.
You feel cool while you were
Yeah.
fighting, like you were
It's
thinking
kinda
about it.
cool.
Yeah,
Flipped him.
That name's perfect to chant. John.
Yeah, perfect amount of syllables.
Yeah, it's perfect amount of syllables. Yeah. That's
Who are your
awesome.
other favorite fighters to watch? Obviously, your teammates and stuff.
Yeah, I like watching DP a lot. I watch George, obviously. Honestly, now that I think about it, I watch a lot of boxing.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Jaron Ennis,
Okay.
great boxer. I like how he switches stances. I watch Canelo. I watch Floyd Mayweather. I watch.
What do you think? Have you watched? The YouTubers like Jake Paul? No. Okay. Yeah. So I wanted to know your
Out on that.
Nah.
out on that.
I mean, no, yeah.
It's kind of like
I'm not saying he's like completely trash.
Yeah, yeah,
obviously
yeah,
he's decent. And,
yeah.
And no, I see. He's actually not bad. Like he's decent. Like I mean, I learned how to box relatively late, like after I was done with wrestling, and
Gotcha.
kind of similar situation. They didn't grow up boxing, and they're kind of doing. But like, I mean, it's not. I don't want to say it's not legitimate because I mean he is fighting. He's boxing, so I can't say it's not legitimate. But I wouldn't say it's the same thing I'm doing. Like,
Oh yeah. No.
like he's not
more
like
than
he's
fair.
he's
Yeah,
kind of making his own fight, and good for him. He's making money.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
want to fight him because he's a name, and
Yeah.
good for him.
Maybe bringing attention to the sport. Do you think? You think he's bringing fans in that are going to transition and watch other combat sports?
Possibly, I don't know.
Yeah.
Possibly, and I know he does this whole thing like, hey, pay the fighters, blah blah blah. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe he does. Maybe he does get Dana to pay the fighters more. I really don't care.
Yeah.
What about Errol Spence, Bud Crawford? What of that one?
Oh, I didn't. Wait, did that fight?
I think it's officially happening.
Oh, it's officially happening?
I want to say September, maybe.
I know Errol Spence.
Jerry's
Who's the
World?
other guy?
Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Bud
Oh,
Crawford.
Terrence Crawford. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to fucking watch that. Damn. Dude, yeah.
Canelo Triple G running that back.
Yeah,
up
yeah. I
into-
just saw
That
that.
one's in
I
September
just saw that.
also.
See, they just did the face-off at
Yeah,
Yankee Stadium?
I just saw that. That'd be dope.
They had some back and
Dude,
forth
but
too.
fucking Canelo's been looking like tired, like not good in his fight.
Canelo
Like,
Bivol.
his last fight.
Yeah.
But I heard he went vegan.
Oh,
I
really?
did, I believe.
What do you think
yeah.
about that?
That's terrible.
Yeah. I would assume.
I do like an animal-based diet, so I eat a lot of meat. But like,
I would think I would understand like maybe if you're a long distance runner, there may be some athletic feats that non-meat.
I
Even
think-
that you think no.
No, bro. I think humans need meat.
Yeah.
To be honest,
See,
to be
I
completely
feel like all
honest.
the NFL players to go vegan, their like bodies break
Cam
down.
Newton,
Andrew Luck. I feel like a lot of guys you notice like that
Andrew
were
Luck's
vegan.
vegan?
He was, and like you saw his body.
Kyrie Irving
Which
lost
I don't know
his
if you can just
mind.
blame it. All his injuries I'll blame his all his
Well,
injuries on being
there's,
vegan, but there's been some weird
There has
correlation
been.
a little bit.
There's nutrition in meat that you can't get from plants, so
Mhm.
it's like you need to eat it.
Yeah.
So it's like no, you don't. It's bad.
Did Canelo go vegan right before his last fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is
Oh,
his new.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't look good.
No. We were
There
on the
w-
call for that. We did like a bar stool. We called the fight. It was crazy.
No way.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
whole fight we were kind of expecting him to turn around, but he just never did.
Never did.
No.
You know, he got dominated in that fight. Bivol
Yeah.
looked really good though, to give him credit.
He looked amazing. Yeah, just like fundamental boxing.
What's your favorite cut of meat?
That's a tough one.
Do you hunt?
No, but I want to get into it.
Yeah.
I never really got into it because my dad didn't do it. Like I
Gotcha.
had friends that do
Yeah.
it, and on my usually your
Your parents get you
yeah,
into
yeah.
that. Yes. 100%.
But honestly, bro, like near future, want to get some land and just fucking
yeah.
learn how to hunt and
Get into that Joe Rogan shit, cooking elk all the
Yeah,
time.
cooking elk.
Have you? I know you've. Well, I've seen on your Instagram shooting guns, but have you
Yeah.
shot bow and arrows before?
no.
That seems like it would be fun, like shooting
Yeah.
a bow and arrow.
That seems
feel
like
like-
it's a.
but it's like-
it's a craft. It's
But but I feel like why though?
You make me feel like fucking Hawkeye.
I'm with you. It's like
It's
why-
like, hey,
Why are you
we
living
got
in like
this horse and buggy
1600?
for you.
That's
hey,
fun,
hey,
too.
just start riding around. That's fun. A horse and buggy, bro.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just gonna drive a Tesla that drives itself.
I remember I did like a field trip when I was in 6th grade. We went to a place called Stokes.
Okay,
and
yeah.
well, they had like an archery thing,
Yeah.
and they were like, don't shoot anything like above the hay. was just like, let's see how far I could shoot it. And I went all the way up and I just right into the
So
forest. It was fun.
I've never.
I
thought-
could see why they do it because, like, I guess like the rifle season's like shorter or something, or it's only a specific.
Well,
time of year.
isn't it supposed to be some kind of thing about hunting? You don't like explode the insides.
It is a more humane way to get. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm
Humane.
not.
You're killing it.
No, I'm just
It
telling
seems
you.
like a bullet would be
I'm
more
just
humane
telling-
in that it's like
It's
more
quicker.
instant, right?
It's quicker, right?
But I think
I'm
it's about the meat.
I'm not saying
That
this.
probably
I'm saying
you gotta
doesn't fuck
preserve the meat.
it probably-
Yeah.
it's probably better. Meat
I think if
quality
you
or
shoot it in the correct area, you hit it.
This
is how
is
this is
four
what Joe
guys who
Rogan
don't know
says.
about
something.
hunting
Yes,
talking about hunting.
Yeah, so I was literally thinking that.
Yeah.
I was gonna look up at the comments. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, no, we have absolutely
no
no
fucking
idea.
clue.
Yeah.
But Joe says like if you hit in the right spot, the elk just take 2 more steps and then just falls down. But you're not wrong.
I
How can
couldn't
you
do
be
that.
humane
I
about
couldn't
killing?
take the
Yeah,
life
you're just
out
gonna
of
kill.
a
Like,
cute
you're not
deer.
like it's just it's a
I
sacrifice.
think it's more of an art or something.
I like to not
Right.
think about it. I like to also eat like McDonald's chicken nuggets, so I know it's not. I'm not killing any animals. No way, that's meat.
We'll see.
Ugh,
Do you eat fast food? No,
Nah.
no way.
Nah.
When's the last time you ate fast food?
honestly, well, I guess like the pizza I had last night.
Yeah.
I-
No,
so,
no, like
yeah.
McDonald's.
Never,
Like
dude, I don't even remember.
Never?
Never.
Wow.
I'll just go to a Whole Foods or like like Publix or there's always a grocery store that I can go get like real food.
I got to be honest. If that's what it takes to be champ, I don't want to be champ.
What do you eat at Publix?
At Publix,
Yeah.
I go to the produce section.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you get food there. You don't
Yeah,
go
Just
to
yeah.
the-
get a head
No,
of
you
lettuce,
don't get
take
the
a bite
processed
into
bullshit.
it.
No,
Like
no.
it's an
I'm
apple.
asking if you got the
I don't eat
chicken.
leaves, bro. I'm not.
No leaves. You're not a rabbit.
No,
That's
no
Ron's
leaves.
No
Awesome.
leaves.
Well,
That's unreal.
He
Same.
says, I'm not a rabbit. Yeah. All right.
I do. No, I do the whole. I eat meat, fruit, dairy.
Okay.
Try to do raw dairy. Do raw milk's actually fire. Raw yogurt, fire. Raw cheese,
Ooh.
good. No, it sounds like, but it's good.
Raw yogurt.
Tastes like yogurt though. It's not.
I don't like yogurt.
Okay, well,
You ever see the George Carlin bit? He says that's the grossest word in the English language.
yogurt?
It sounds like someone throwing up, like yogurt. Ugh.
Fuck. I guess you're right. Yeah, a little bit.
I can't do yogurt ever since I heard that bit. I was like,
Oh,
yeah, he's right.
He ruined it for you.
Yeah. He
Dude,
kinda
you're
did.
also allergic to fruit.
Robbie is right. Bullet
well,
has
yeah.
a bigger chance of messing up a lot, but some with bow.
What are your credentials though? How do we know you're
Listen,
legit?
He's
Joe
our
Rogan.
number one listener, Logan DeWolf. Shout him out.
True.
Oh, shout out, Logan.
He's
We're
a supporter,
margin for
yeah.
error. Some states don't allow rifles.
Okay, that makes sense for the
that-
bow
that
hunting.
makes
All right.
sense. Yeah,
well,
I
let's
guess
just
that's
legal
the
that
thing.
shit.
Yeah.
Legalize it.
They don't want to have someone
Will
Dick
there be any
Cheney.
tension between Johnny and Austin now with AV being in the top 3? Wait, AV. Wait, Austin
Yeah.
being in the top
Mr.
3?
Van Zandt.
Oh, Mr. Van Zandt. Good for him though.
Yeah.
He plays it off.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's no tension. He knew I had the tools to beat him. We're like if we had to fight, like it'd be no big deal. It's
Gotcha.
just business. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
business.
business.
Yeah. Nothing personal, you know.
Is that a thing? Like, obviously not all of ATT. You can't like sign off for that. But do you feel like that's kind of the vibe in the gym?
What do you mean?
Like that mindset of like fights are just business. Like, obviously now
So-
Colby's not there.
So Dan would say it best, because he's the owner and the manager, Richie. They're like, we want people to have the mindset that you have, but that's not necessarily how everybody thinks. Some
Mm.
people will take it personally. Some people will like get all weird about it.
yeah.
Me, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm here to get paid, beat someone's ass. That's about it.
Do you think someone like, obviously you're gonna say no, someone can't get in my head, but have you ever had someone really try to get in your head with trash
I mean,
talk?
Musasi tried to.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna make my wiener like shrivel or something.
Hey.
Oh, it was weird. I know. That's what I said.
Yeah, like, what?
I was like, weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, weird. Yeah. That's like the moment in Ultimate Fighter.
Oh, that was great. That was the McGregor season. Someone, who was it that he didn't speak great
Right.
English and he was like, you better take care of your underwears because I'm going to fuck you.
Yeah.
And they were like, whoa. And like, it was such a, it
everyone
was
was
a
like,
moment of tension. Like when he said it and
crazy
everyone
tension.
was
It was
just
like
like,
a brawl
wait,
was about to
what?
break out.
And everyone started laughing like it
That
completely
almost makes
broke
you
the
like
ice.
stop the brawl.
No,
It
it was
did.
about
like
to be
there
a
was
brawl.
about to be like
Yeah.
a team on team fight, and then he said that everyone.
It was like
whoa,
McGregor and
whoa.
Garbrandt like in each other's face, and they were like, "Wait, what, bro? You say you're gonna fuck my underwear?" Like, yeah.
Shrivel you. That's
Yeah,
Musasi.
that and like you could tell he was kind of undermining me. But the weird thing is when I met him like at the face off,
Yeah.
he was respectful.
gotcha.
Maybe just trying
Like,
to sell
like
a
I would
fight.
like I would like see, yeah, maybe or I really think he was just like very confident in himself, and
Gotcha.
maybe that's just like the role he wanted to play. Like, this guy has nothing for me. But like when he saw me, he was like shaking my hand. Like I didn't initiate one shake or
You
anything.
waited for him.
I always waited for him.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm here to.
Do you
fuck
like the
up.
face off? We were with Anthony Pettis at PFL, and we were talking to him about the face off, and he loves it. He's like, "Oh, I love like staring in my opponent's eyes right beforehand." He was telling us about
stared into his eyes.
he's talking about
Jose Aldo.
facing off with him and being like, "Oh shit, this guy's been through some shit." Do you
Yeah,
feel the same way?
Honestly, when I faced off with Gegard, I'm like, this motherfucker's been in a lot of wars, and he's like, he doesn't want to be in a war with me. Like, I can tell. He looks like an old lion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He looks like the reason I could tell why he wanted to take me out in 3 rounds, because it's like he's like, I don't want to fight 5 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to collect a paycheck, and hopefully you're an easy fight, and hopefully I can just whoop you within the first 3. I don't want this to be 25 minutes, and that's just all what I kind of picked up from the face-off. But
do you think he's
like
done? Do you think he's going to
I don't
continue
think he's
fighting?
done. He's good.
Yeah.
He's still really good. He's
Yeah.
really crafty. Like there's some things in there. There was a couple moments in there where he would clip me, and I was like, fuck. Like, and it was legit things I worked on for him not to do to me. Like
Oh, so
there's
you
one
felt
where
it,
he
you're like,
teeped
oh,
and
that's
then
his
fucking
thing.
threw a jab, and I got hit with both. I'm like, fuck, I'm supposed to get hit with that. But like we worked on that. Like
Yeah.
me and my coaches worked on that. I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn it. No, he's good, man. I mean, and you saw what he did to Austin. You saw what he did to Salter. I mean,
Well, he does to
Douglas
everyone
Liam-
but you.
yeah, well, they're not.
Well,
me.
not
Yeah.
Lovato Jr., I guess. Either.
Yeah, but even Lovato was fucking hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Lovato almost lost that fight.
Yeah.
He
was
purely
split
survived.
decision? Might have been.
I think he just won 3.
Or a majority decision.
Yeah, 3. I think he won 3 rounds. Because of the grappling. I think he won like the first, 4th, and the 5th. I can't remember.
Because we were looking at it, and it's like literally nobody's like dominated Musasi like
No.
you. Nobody in his
No.
career.
I'm
And
a different
look at his
animal.
resume too.
Yeah.
Machida,
Yeah.
all of these names
Yeah.
in his UFC career too. It's nuts.
He's a legend of the sport, and I'm glad I got to take the belt from him.
Boom. There you go. Bringing it back to Top Team next.
Yep.
Thank you for coming in. We appreciate all the time, and
problem.
safe travels back to Florida.
Thanks, man.
All right. We
We
got
got
to
to
go
over in
end
New
the
York
broadcast.
again.
What?
Come through.
Oh, yeah, I'll come back through.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Dude, I haven't slept good.